Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. This time is Jake Johansson. We get inside the mind of Jake, which is not normal. Believe me, I've been doing a lot of editing lately, a lot of special. Holly Mandel last week, Jake Johansson this week. It's gonna be...
Today, almost 1/4 of the U.S. population has at least one tattoo. The presence of this social phenomenon transcends gender, race, religion, and age. So when did you get your first tattoo?
Let's see, I'm 33, dating myself. Probably when I was 18. Yeah. Actually, no, I got my first tattoo in like 7th grade. I did belly piercing and branding. I mainly get tattooed, and I have a huge brand on my leg. I like getting branded and doing a whole upper leg brand. For all you out there that want to put your girlfriend's names on you, don't do it.
Don't do it.
I laughed her up in the treasure chest. She'll always be with me, but never let her out.
I have French writing and an abstracted design on my lower back. I have East LA gang writing actually on my shoulders. I have a star on my stomach. I have a white ink design on my ankle. And I have one that I can't show anyone.
My name is Bill Childers. I've actually only been tattooing full-time for a little over a year. I was probably like 16 or 17 when I started getting into designing tattoos for people. Cool. I got my first tattoo when I turned 18. I decided it was a medium that I wanted to get into. I was just trying to find a way to do my specific style of art, and I wanted to get it out there so people could see it, and instead of just sending them pictures to magazines and stuff like that, now I get to permanently put it on people's bodies.
From all over. I grew up in like a military family. Like I had a bunch of shitty jobs, like working in a dumpster factory and gas stations, and I was like, I need to be an artist. Like, I mean, when I started this job, I didn't have any tattoos.
I've been tattooing here for about 2.5 years, and tried to see myself and stupid friends for a little while before that. Yeah, the first probably 4 or 5 tattoos I ever did were on my own leg right there, and a few months ago I covered all of them. There's still one of them I kept just for sentimental reasons, but the rest of the work out without the end. This is actually an infinity symbol. I just kind of tweaked out a little bit at the ends there, and that was for my grandfather shortly after he passed away.
I always knew I wanted to get my birth sign tattooed, so that's what I did, and it's really tiny. It's like that small. Just kind of an abstract drawing of what the 4 elements look like to me, earth, wind, fire, and water. And my third one is my favorite. It's a great blue heron, and it's on my back. It's my favorite one, definitely. And I still want more, so.
One of my friends went to get a tattoo, and I went with him. I was just in Connecticut. We went to just like the town over, which is like pretty low class. And then we were 16, and the guy didn't even ID us or anything. I wanted to see what it felt like, so I thought I'd get one in a spot that it didn't really matter. I thought it'd be kind of funny, because I'm a funny kind of guy. And it was just at a time where, you know, I really liked the word chillin', thought it was funny. Just got it on my butt in script. And I do, you know, I like it. It's a good tattoo, I feel. I'm happy for it.
What I got here is basically one section comes out to be a question mark, and then when you roll it over, it's a rollerblade. When I was 18 years old, I decided that I was going to be a professional drummer. I thought it necessary to get a tattoo over here so that I would be forced to look in the mirror all the time and and have to see that reminder that I needed to be a professional drummer. I got this about 3 years ago, and if you'll notice, it's all scarred up and chunked up over here. And I was wearing these old boots, my favorite boots, and lace from the right boot caught onto the clasp on my left boot, and I just went sprawling on the ground. And to save the thing that I was holding in my right hand, I cracked my elbow on the ground, got up, and just kind of had to laugh because it was 4 days after I had gotten the tattoo.
Well, there are two tattoos that I have. What it is it's the sound hole is an acoustic instrument such as a violin, and it's right on the middle of my back. My sister and I decided that as soon as I got 18, as soon as I turned 18, we would both go and get tattoos. And so, you know, we did it despite what my mom said, just because, you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. The second tattoo I got was, I got it on the last day that I was in New Zealand because, you know, I was studying abroad. It was such a great experience that I wanted to just remember it. Since I enjoy tattoos, I thought I'd get another one. Well, the body has always been considered a temple by many people.
Blank skin to me kind of just looks wasted. You can fill it up with so many beautiful images. I don't understand why you wouldn't.
In that sense, you know, it's your temple. It's always been your personal vessel to the world.
Yeah, people, you know, like me or other people that are really into it and they want to be specifically different. They don't want anybody else to have what they have. It's more meaningful to them.
The stuff that I draw for myself, I draw it for personal reasons. I've got, you know, pumpkins on me. I'm a big Halloween fan. I have skulls and Frankensteins. I collect horror movies and horror movie memorabilia. I've been doing that for years.
Well, there's always just this visual conception of how a person is affected by their appearance and how other people choose to view them based on their appearance.
You know, there are people who are naturally going to judge because of a tattoo.
Like if a tattoo's like in a spot that's like really noticeable, like your hand or like anywhere up in here, like it's like people see that and it's just like, nah. People just don't like respect people with tattoos all over there, I guess.
They've always been associated with a certain, I guess you could call it a class of people.
You got the Hells Angels wearing tattoos, you got prisoners back in the day wearing tattoos. Of course there's gonna be bad stigma around it even now. People never change. Stigmas stay strong.
Like adults, like when they notice I have a tattoo, they're like, oh, like what, you have a tattoo? Like it's something shocking.
Because of how long I've been tattooing, I won't tattoo somebody's face.
No, well, there's certain tattoos that I just will not do. Generally the face. It's really one of the only places I absolutely will not tattoo anymore. I've done it a few times and just always have things in the back of your head like, oh, this is their face. If you mess it up, that's there forever.
I got it on my butt because like I didn't want anybody to really know about it unless I knew they were cool with it. Like if I have one on my like visible arm, like people can see it and like judge me. But if it's on my butt, nobody can judge me. And it's hilarious too. Like I'm glad they can't like judge me because like it would take away from it. Like, I'd be like pissed if people were like, "You idiot." I'd be like, "Nah, like I like my tattoo. I'm not gonna talk shit about it."
Because I come from a Jewish family, and you're not allowed to get buried in a Jewish cemetery. They've actually bent some rules for that nowadays, but in an Orthodox, a lot of conservative cemeteries, I believe you can't get buried there if you have a tattoo.
In Catholicism anyway, you know, God made you from his image and you are defacing that image by getting a tattoo, and that's a huge stigma.
You know, it's cool. It's all over TV. There's the shows. There's like, you know, the old Orange County Chopper shows are all tattooed up, and you know, it's just, even the older crowd. Like a lot of people are starting to be like, yeah, tattoos, tattoos. Well, that one's kind of nice, you know.
They've just become so accepted that it's not really a sign of rebellion anymore. I know my dad wanted to go with me to get a tattoo.
You know, if a person's tasteful about it, plan stuff out, that even if a person is completely against it, they could probably appreciate the art of it.
It's just a growing trend of acceptance of a bunch of different aspects of our life that have always just kind of been considered on the fringe of society, but now they are being pulled to the inside. A simple thing like going and spending $50 for a tattoo, something that's going to last for the rest of your life. You know, $50 for that, if it's something that means something to you, that's a better price than you pay for anything else.
Like people are just kind of begging for a way to stand out in the 6 billion crowd, you know?